Hi, and welcome to the Personal Side of Business Interactive. We are here in Boise with Natalie Perry, and she's going to show us her pizza kit from the Wild Rice Pizza Company. Natalie, show me what this is all about.
So we sell sourdough pizza kits that include my long fermented sourdough pizza dough, that's this, and then everything you need to make a pizza at home. So let me just open this and show you.
So this is a package that they receive
Yes,
when...
this is the exact same thing that they receive with a sticker and everything. Stickers make things official, right? Okay, so we have, there's a cheese pack, the sauce, and then all the toppings. So the kit we're making today is our barbecue, or it's called the backyard barbecue patty. That's what we named it. All right.
Okay, we're back here.
Okay, so we gotta stretch the dough out first. So why I like to do it to keep the air bubbles intact around the edge is when you're pressing your dough out, you keep your fingertips within like an inch or two of the sides. You don't ever smash the sides. You kind of push out from the center.
Can you show me first?
So we kind of like make a little edge and then you start pushing it out from there. And it doesn't have to be a complete circle. It can be an oval or a chaos blob.
Feels interesting.
So spread it out till it's about a 12 inch shape. If it's too sticky, there's some flour right there. Sourdough pizza dough tends to be stickier than regular pizza dough, and so you recommend keeping some flour on hand.
Should I use flour for working out too so I don't stick to the bar, I think? Oh.
Maybe. Isn't there like a starch or something they use for that?
This chalk. Okay, is that lit?
Make it a little bit bigger. Because it's going to pop out quite a bit.
Okay.
Unless you like it a thicker crust. If you wanted a thicker crust, then you can leave it like that.
Oh, like New York style. I didn't really say that flat. Okay. That feel?
Yeah. Okay. Push a little bit more out on the center.
Okay.
See those air bubbles is a good one.
Oh.
This is a nice happy dough. All right.
Wait, air bubbles are good or bad?
Yes, good.
Okay,
Those.
just remember that. Air bubbles are
Air
good.
bubbles are good. Okay, so on this one we have, it's kind of a smoky marinara, which is basically my homemade marinara with a little bit of my homemade balsamic barbecue sauce mixed in. So if you want to add a little bit of that.
Okay.
So this is probably a little more sauce than necessary in this cup, but it allows for some flexibility. So add about 3 or 4 spoonfuls of that sauce and spread it around.
Now, is there a way that you like to spread this? Is there
That is perfect right there.
Oh, this is from almost 50 years of watching people make pizza. I want to do a little more even on this, okay?
Push it out to the edges a little bit. So the next thing we have is our cheese blend. So I make all my cheese blends. I blend them myself. This particular pizza has a combination of mozzarella, pecorino romano, and smoked Gouda, which is lovely with barbecue sauce. So if you want to just put probably about 2/3 of that on.
Okay.
I like to save a little for the very top at the end.
Now, if customers love their own type of cheese, can they do that too? If they...
Yeah, they can, I give them the kit as is and they can swap out what they want. I don't recommend adding a ton of extra toppings on it because these are formulated for a direct bench and you don't want to overload it because you end up with a gummy crust if you do that.
Okay, that look okay?
Okay, now here is the barbecue chicken. These are grilled chicken thighs covered in my homemade balsamic barbecue sauce.
I can do this.
You can make a pizza jet.
Open up my own pizza place. Sir, why does it take you 30 minutes to make one pizza? All right.
Okay, and the next thing is caramelized onions. You can use the same spoon for the app.
Now, how long does a kit last if someone orders it and gets it to their home?
So you can pop them in the fridge for up to 3 days. So our pickup dates are on Thursdays, and so you could pick it up that evening and then leave it in the fridge all weekend and use it when you want. The only reason why I recommend within 3 days is because our dough is really happy, and sometimes it kind of pops out of the container if you wait too long. It's a good thing, but it's just a little caution there. So this is roasted poblano peppers.
This dough is very temperamental, is it?
No, it's great. Kind of has a mind of its own sometimes.
I've seen sourdough in a totally different light now.
It's good.
Right?
Now I would add the rest of the cheese, or most of the rest of the cheese.
Also, you'd like to have the cheese go back on top to melt
so it's
into
like
it.
melty, a little round. Yeah.
Get that?
So this is actually just straight balsamic barbecue sauce that I like to add in the kits as an extra drizzle at the end in case they want that. So we'll save that for later when it comes down the oven.
So it feels like a lot of cheese, but I think in the end result, it melts.
Put a little more on the outside too. Yeah. It'll melt down.
I think this is probably fun, really fun for kids to do at home, right? Like they to create their own pizza.
Yeah, a friend of mine told me that she wanted to get some kits for her kids when her and her husband went on a date night. That way they could be home with the babysitter making a pizza that's still kind of special for them. They get a special meal too. Or like to take to a family that just had a new baby or who's sick or, something that's a little more interactive, but an easier meal. All right, we're just gonna take this. I'm gonna put this on here and put it in the oven.
So that was it.
That's it.
Felt pretty fast.
Right? That's bad. And everything is made from scratch, so you didn't have to spend all day doing it.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Which is what I love to do. So
That's great. Nice.
Hey, she's ready.
So this looks amazing. What are some visual things that people can look for to know that the pizza's done if they're cooking at home?
So obviously toasty brown cheese. Everything's cooked on top. You want to look underneath to make sure that the bottom has toasty brown spots too. And this one looks like it, yeah. See, we preserved the air bubbles around the crust because look at this. There's like all kinds of bubbles now.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, and then I guess different people are going to have different tastes for how much burntness they want on their cheese and maybe the toppings, right? So I guess that's just up to each person.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's a very customizable experience.
Yeah. And have you heard any of your customers if they want to add other things on there?
Yes, actually. I have a pesto sweet corn goat cheese pizza, and one of my customers put grilled chicken on it, and I'm like, that's a good idea. So yeah.
Stealing that idea.
I like when they can take what I make and just make it their own.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel about food blogging too, is like I create a recipe, but really I hope it's a jumping off point to inspire some creativity on the other end.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. All right, cannot wait to taste this.
I don't have a pizza cutter because I don't actually cook pizzas here. So we're using a chef's knife today, which also works.
It works.
It gets the job done.
And if someone really loves a rising crust, this is the way that we shaped it.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Yeah, it's good.
Girl puts ranch on everything. And when we had sushi one night, she's like, I'm gonna try ranch out. I'm like, dude, I like ranch, but there are. I love pizza.
Well, love pizza too. This is really good. This is amazing. Love her pizza. Natalie, where can we find your pizza?
So I use an online ordering platform for those who live locally to Boise. You can find the link to that on my Instagram and my Facebook at Wild Rice Pizza Co.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. I'm Jet. This is Personal Side of Business Interactive. See you next time.